I did. I got touched the Guild Talk Jenga that we have been playing.
I've worked with Jono. Ben borrows Jenga.
That's all I'm doing these days, Brynley. Got a lot of time to play some board games.
Why don't you buy your own Jenga?
Well, the TV show got cancelled, so I can't afford my own. But I love board games, so I find my friends that have got board games and just borrow them.
Next, we'll be talking to Chris Parker, who lends his Monopoly to Ben.
That's a life. That's a bleak one, but that's my life these days.
Brynley, things have really been on the up for you since you left Jono and Ben. You had a stint on Shortland Street. Was that everything the actors dream of?
Oh, yeah, it was everything and more. I mean, I just love those classic soap opera moments, like leaving the door and being like, you'll regret this.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a. Was it weird because you've played those sorts of things as a parody on John and Ben and stuff, and then now you're actually doing it? Like you were one of the people that would probably get mocked on that show if it was still there?
Yeah, absolutely. I relish in the fact I try and ham it up even more because I know that Jono and Ben aren't there to rip me out anymore.
No, I'm too busy playing Jenga. That's my life now.
Has Jenga ruined our TV career? Has Jenga addiction?
So,
Have you got Jenga? Can I borrow some Jenga?
Is it intimidating going on to Shortland Street, a show like that? I mean, obviously you're an amazing actor, but is it intimidating? You know, your first day you're there and there's either Chris Warner or TK Samuels.
Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, one of my first scenes was with Chris Warner, and I stumbled my lines, and they just kept it in and put it on national television.
What? Oh, because they've got no time to just go back and do it, eh? It's so fast-paced.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Wow.
what I like about Brynbo?
She's got Jenga.
She's got Jenga, but she comes from Christchurch.
Yeah.
I do.
And fun little fact.
Oh, dear. What's this going to be?
No, it's just, fun little fact. She's got a sister.
I do.
Is that it?
Well, that's a fun. Hey, you want another fun fact? I've got a sister too. A couple of
I've
them.
got two.
It's going to blow your mind. I have too.
Fun fact, Jono
Three.
doesn't have any.
No, but Brynley, sorry,
What's that your fun fact?
Brynley, I'm getting
That's the worst fun fact I've ever heard.
as I'm talking to you.
John's an only child, so.
Jono's getting a corporate massage right
I'm
now.
getting a corporate massage, so I'm really getting my knots worked out while I'm talking to you here, Brynley. But I've honestly,
Corporately above board.
Brynley, one of the most talented people in New Zealand. Fun fact. You are bloody
What
talented.
did the sister have to do?
Nothing to do with having a sister. Hey, Brynley, thanks so much for being part of our interview world record. You're definitely doing way better without these boys.
Oh, no. I always want them back.
Thanks for the Jenga, Bryn.
No worries. Hey,
Talk to you
call me if
soon.
You need Cluedo.
All right, thank you.
Severin.
All right,
Just was
moving
it
on.
all that fun, that fact?
We've got Simon Gault with us now. What's cooking, Simon?
Oh, Summer Gault.
Hey guys, how are you?
Oh,
You sound like you're in a whispering position there, Simon.
yeah, what are you doing, Simon? Why are you whispering?
Man, well, I'm just being quiet because everybody's in bed. They're boring.
They're all in bed.
Hey, Simon, very nice to talk to you.
Yeah, it's good. Hey, why are you guys doing this? What's the deal? Tell me.
I don't know.
Shameless radio promotion, mate.
We're just attention seekers and people keep turning down our interviews, so we thought if we said world record, then people would finally come on our show.
I love your work. It's awesome.
Now, Simon, for people that don't know you, or they should, because you're on MasterChef as well, and you also have had many restaurants over the years.
Name them.
I've got Giraffe in the Viaduct at the moment, which
Ooh.
is pretty cool. Yeah, it's just tucked away in the corner down there. We've got a new menu starting next week. I'm doing shameless promotion.
That's what we're doing.
We're going to have the best steaks in town.
Ooh.
Started a steakhouse years ago called Jervois Steakhouse.
Oh, shit, I love the Jervois Steakhouse.
Do you know, fun fact, producer Dan's all-time favourite restaurant is Jervois Steakhouse. Whenever he has anything special to do, he always goes to Jervois Steakhouse.
Well, next time there's something special, you've got to come to Giraffe because we've got the best steaks in town.
Oh, right. So what's the
Oh.
key for cooking a good steak? What do you suggest?
Well, you've got to let it get to room temperature before you even think about cooking it, right? So you just take it out a couple of hours before you want to cook it, put it on the bench, cover it with a tea towel. About 4 minutes before you're going to throw it on the barbecue or into that scorching hot fry pan, you just want to oil it a little bit and then season it with salt and pepper, generous sprinkling of salt and pepper, and then hit it on the grill on the barbecue or into the fry pan with no oil, because you put a little bit of oil on the steak, and then you've got to kind of just let it sit in the pan on the grill and not try and prod it, or turn it too soon.
Yeah.
And so leave it there until it sort of repels itself off the grill or the fry pan so it's not sticking. And when you see it cooking up the side, you just watch the side of it. When it looks like it's cooked about halfway or just before it, flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Then take it out and then put it on a wooden chopping board or onto a plate and just leave it for 10 minutes.
10 minutes at the
Walk
end?
away.
Wow.
If you cannot resist and you cut it too early, what's going to happen is all the beautiful juice that's inside that steak is just going to fill your plate up, and the juice won't be in the plate. You want the juice when you cut into it to stay inside the steak, so you got a juicy steak. So that's why you got to leave it to rest for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Hey,
okay.
Simon, it is an absolute pleasure to have had you on the show this evening, part of our world record, and thanks for the steak advice.
We'll come down and see you at Giraffe one day.
I'll be looking out for you. See you guys.
All right, see you, buddy.
Bye, Simon.
Can we just recognise Ben there trying to get a free meal?
I didn't say.
I'll come down and see you at Giraffe sometime. And you were
wasn't-
waiting for an invite?
No, I just said I'd come down and see you at Giraffe.
I know what you mean. Sharyn, you know what he's mean.
I know what I know.
This is Jono, Ben and Sharon's 24-hour world record interview attempt. Thanks to the new V sugar-free berry twist.
Hit refresh and try the delicious tasting and refreshing berry flavour without the sugar.
It is the Edge. Well, we're not really on the Edge. They wouldn't let us on the radio, but they put us on Rover. That was a mistake. And we're also broadcasting online, and that's probably also a big mistake. And right now, Jono in the corner of the room getting a corporate massage.
Yes, corporate.
It's a little bit moany, eh? Or breathy. Is it breathy you're getting?
I'm a breather.
I can hear you licking your lips. Anyway, we've got another guest on the phone. Brett from Married Australia. New Zealand. You'll remember that he married Angel back in the day,
They were the only
BTD.
ones. The ones that made it and stayed together. Jono, shut up.
Hello, Brent.
How are you?
Brett. Hello, Brett.
As he likes to be known, Brent. How's things, Brett?
What's up, Brett?
Good, mate. Good.
How's married life? Still hanging in there?
Yeah, no, it's just ticking all the boxes. Just bought a house, getting all those marital stuff done, yeah.
Do you always ever feel like, obviously you got married on TV, but do you ever feel like having another wedding again? Like a non-TV wedding, or you guys are pretty happy now with your TV wedding?
The big plan when we got off the show, because we're only allowed to invite 22 guests each, so a lot of people didn't, make the final 22. So the big plan was to have a wedding, but then life just got in the way. We got very busy, and as things happen after you get married, and such as life, and then we haven't actually ever got around to having our second wedding, but we plan on doing it one day for sure.
You two were just so adorable. You were so adorable. You were the best people ever. Do you look at the Married at First
I
Sight?
thought, hey, what about us?
Hey?
You asshole.
Well,
We're right here.
You're adorable.
Yeah, but we're your best people ever?
Yeah.
We work with you every day.
Yeah. You're some of my best people.
Like you met
It's
Brett maybe once or twice and seen him on telly.
He's also the 8th person you've said that to.
But do you watch Married at First Sight Australia? And what were you thinking?
Well, I actually never even watched the New Zealand one before I went on it. I'd never watched it at all. So I vaguely would walk through the lounge when Angel had it on and have a quick look, but it was always just a lot of commotion. It was a bit outrageous for me.
Yeah, a lot of commotion. And speaking of Angel, is she there as well? Because we can knock both of you guys.
You're trying to get another interview out of this.
I'm like, we can
Yeah,
get
you
two
gotta
interviews
put-
out of this phone call. Where's Angel?
I'll put her on. Here she is.
Oh, thanks, Brett.
Cheers, guys.
Bye, Brett.
Isn't he just one of the best people ever, Jono?
Hey. Aloha.
Another one of the best
Angel.
people ever.
Angel, I don't know if you heard that wonderful compliment from Jono before, but do you want to repeat again?
Eh? That was so good.
Jono just
That
got a
was so
massage.
good.
You're
So,
still
Angel.
on mic, mate. We're talking to Angel.
How are you, Angel?
Oh, yeah, real good. How's that massage going?
Oh, mate, it was
Deep tush.
crazy. Like, why are my nostrils dripping?
Yeah.
They're quite drippy.
Why have you got a boner? Major look though. Major check.
Anyway,
Hey,
Angel, you watched Married at First Sight Australia, we understand.
Oh, I had an occasional dabble. I mean, you just have it on in the background, right? You can tune in 5 days later and the same thing's going on.
Do you reckon, like, there's so much fighting on the Australian one? Do you reckon you dodged a bullet?
Oh, 100%. Because he was fighting on our one too, so I'm not sure if I did.
Not as bad as that, though.
Nah, I feel like, I mean, it's a little bit more contrived than New Zealand one. I think New Zealand people are too real to get on that same buzz.
Yeah, well, you got to hope so with another season coming soon. You never bloody know what's going to happen. So what's your advice for the next lot of people getting married on Married at First Sight?
Oh, brace yourself because she's going to be a wild ride.
Oh, super wild. And can we interview your French Bulldog while we're here? Because that'll tick off another person as well, won't it?
Oh, my God, absolutely. Here's Cashew.
Hello, Cashew. That counts.
What?
That's it. Hello, Cashew. Lick the phone if you want to be part of our interview world record. She's licking the phone. Tally that up.
What are Angel and Brett doing now? What do they do now?
What are they doing? What do you mean, what are they doing now? Like right now?
No.
We're trying to get the dog to talk for you, just to cross off one little person.
They've got a sign business.
Oh, you signs?
Yeah, what's on Married at First Sight?
Yeah, Brett makes wooden signs. He's like the sign guru of New Zealand.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I knew that. And so, are you working there now, Angel?
Yeah, I work down here. I work for Girl Guides.
Oh,
Do you?
awesome.
Get the biscuits back.
Get the biscuits back. They were very good.
Yeah, I know that's what everyone says, eh? They're all about the biscuits.
Angel was like, I was the one who got rid of the biscuits.
Yeah, I was.
I mean, I don't want to get in the middle of anything.
No. They were. What are the guides? What are the Girl Guides going to fundraise with now?
There's some other things in the works, and they're like focusing more on actually doing stuff with the girls other than the girls selling biscuits.
Yeah, none of your business, mate.
They're trying to get more known for actually like doing cool stuff with girls rather than a biscuit. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, no,
that
fair
sounds
enough.
good.
The biscuit was tainting them.
Hey, Brett, Angel, and Cashew, thanks so much for being part of our world record. Good luck with everything, and we'll catch up with you guys soon.
Good luck with your adventure, guys.
Good on you,
Bloody
thank
love
you.
you,
Angel and Brett, thank you very much. Now joined by
Some
guests.
of the best people ever, eh?
Some of the best people ever. Ben's getting a deep tissue massage over there, corporate massage.
Corporate message over there. It's all
All
corporate.
of our board. And we're joined by a very, very close friend of ours, a man we used to work with, Michael Batty.
Well, not very close, because remember Ben had to a prank hung out with him. Have you guys hung out yet or what?
Now all he's showing me is his back.
Oh,
How rude.
that's so rude.
Batty,
You know?
you know I love you, Batty.
So recently,
He doesn't love you as much as that massage he's getting right now.
And all you guys have done is like a proper 8-hour normal work day. Not everyone else gets a deep tissue massage.
yeah,
and-
but we've talked the whole time.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Oh,
true.
it's
You're doing
so
really well.
strenuous.
It looks good on the live stream.
Now,
Thanks.
Michael.
You're doing fantastic.
Michael used to work in radio, but then went off and started an application.
Yes, he did.
Now, an application is a long way of saying the word app.
Oh.
Now,
Good. You're doing well so far.
talk to us about your idea, because this is if you need a job done, then you need this app.
Yeah, and it's my task. So I used to work for you guys, and that was good. But this is a
That's
lot.
a
This is a
lie.
lot more.
Who was the more
Profitable.
diva?
Profitable.
Who was the biggest diva out of Jono and Ben?
It depends
Be
on
honest,
you
be
know if
honest.
we're talking radio, if we're talking TV.
If you're talking radio, who's the biggest diva?
Jono Pryor,
And who's the biggest diva at TV?
Ben Boyce.
Oh, okay, tricky.
We used to get to be a diva at each one. Now I don't get to be a diva anymore, though.
Exactly.
We don't have a TV show.
He's getting a deep tissue massage. I don't get to be a diva.
Is that why there's like the palm leaves outside for people to fan you later on as well?
Yeah.
It gets too hot?
That's right. That's
Stop
right.
lying.
Have you seen all those homeless people that he just likes to walk over on the way out? No, but so what do you do with this app?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so it's called My Task. It's a mobile app, but you list up for free anything you need done, and then people around you are notified that can complete what you need done, and people will make you offers. So you might need your pants ironed, for instance.
Oh, you're
You
saying
can
about
say-
my pants then, you're
Well,
not
they
hiding.
look pretty wrinkly.
Yeah,
you know
get
all
some
I'm
pants
saying.
on, yeah.
And you can say I'll pay someone $10 to do that. Everyone in your area gets alerted that you're willing to pay $10 to someone to iron them, and then they pick up the job.
It's
Nice.
pretty smart. It's very, and do
Very
you know
good.
another fun fact about Michael? He grew up at Disneyland in France.
Did you?
Yeah, I went back there last year actually.
And did the people
nice.
remember
Back
you?
home?
Yeah, back up. Well, Mickey Mouse was like, how are you going?
Nice to see you again, Michael.
No, that was fun. That was a great childhood.
So your dad managed the park, right?
Yeah. So he was one of the managers.
Do people pretend to be
it's a
your
big
friend?
park.
Do people pretend to be your friend so they can have their birthday party at Disneyland or something?
It wasn't so much of a. I mean, yeah, a couple of that thing. But when we moved to Sydney from Aussie as well, but he went over to be general manager of Sega World, and so I actually had my 13th birthday party before Sega World opened the day before. So that was when a lot of kids were sucking up to me.
That's awesome.
But now Sega World doesn't exist anymore.
Does he still run parks?
No, mate, he's in the Caribbean somewhere spending my inheritance.
Nice.
I don't know where he is.
He's gone missing.
He's on a yacht somewhere.
Jed's gone
But
missing.
you live a pretty glam life as well, and you all got into a bit of an altercation with Dr. Dre.
Ah, here we go. I was waiting for this to come up. Producer Dan said
Producer Dan said it in my ear. He's like, ask him about Dr. Dre.
it's a massive stitch up. Your boss Ryan actually told me he never wanted to hear that story
Ryan's
ever
not
again
here.
on the radio.
Ryan's not here.
I don't know why he wouldn't want to hear this story because it's one of my top 5 stories.
Yeah, it's a
I've
great
ever
story.
heard.
Tell it again.
Well, long story short, it was we
We've
were
got
in.
plenty of time, Michael. You can keep going.
I've got a
18
lot better
hours.
stories than this one.
Oh, well, tell your best story. Tell this one, then tell your best one.
Oh, no, we'll go over time. But no, Dr. Dre, he was playing poker with his friends. I had a couple too many pink lemonades. Knocked on I didn't know it was his hotel room door. Who he was playing poker. A couple of the boys. I didn't know it was him. Wiped off all the poker chips.
What?
I as I say, didn't quite know where I was.
Yeah.
Some people weren't happy in the room. Pinned up against a wall. But then compensated with free headphones.
Nice.
So that was good.
That's
but-
good. So you're like,
so the doctor apologised. He said, "I'm sorry for roughhousing you. Here's some Beats headphones."
It wasn't quite like that. We went through people that work for him. He doesn't just have a stash in his back pocket. Where
Some hush headphones.
so he was like, hush headphones. Get hush headphones.
That's a different brand of headphone. But so no, he's not just like rocking 5 pairs and just giving them out as, okay, sorry, I hit you. So, no,
My bad.
there was behind the scenes.
And so did you end up staying in the hotel with them and partying, or did you have to leave?
No, we stayed for a little bit. We kind of kissed and made up.
No, that's
that's
but no, it was
cool.
nice. Yeah, he had some cool friends. In fact, I'm still friends with a couple of them on Facebook.
Oh, really?
That's
not
cool.
Dre himself, unfortunately, the $1 billion man. That'd be
Wow.
a good friendship to have.
Yeah, no, I see. I don't know why Ryan the boss wouldn't like that story. It's got everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's got Dr. Dre.
Yep.
It's got everything.
Headphones.
Good work.
Headphones.
Yeah, headphones. Everything you like.
Michael,
Everything you
Batty, bloody absolute
Thank
pleasure
you for having me, and
to
thank you
have
for everyone behind the scenes. They're doing a cracking job. I mean,
They are.
They are
producer
doing
Dan
a great
and,
job.
and Dina
Producer
out
Dan's
there.
doing a great
I've
job.
never seen Dan more stressed though than
he's
the
doing
last.
well.
Well,
7
maybe
hours.
you should have given him your
I said
massage.
we need to give Dan a massage.
All
He's,
right.
no, everyone's working their ass
They
off,
are,
so
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we've
doing
got
good, and you guys
bloody
are doing well.
champs.
So good luck for the rest of it.
Oh,
Thank
thanks,
you so
Michael.
much.
Cheers.
Oh, good on you, Michael,
Yeah,
Batty.
There's a huge team working behind the scenes who had to organise all of these interviews as well.
They've
so
done a great job. And
they're in this. They're in this with us.
we're all in this together. No,
See,
you
mate.
guys don't know how
Good
to
to see you,
sing
mate.
musical. Here's our next interview.
Samuel Levi.
From Married at First Sight, New Zealand. It's Samuel Levi. What's up, Sam?
Hey Sam.
Sorry,
can't
Ben's
hardly
over there
breathe.
getting
I
a
can't
deep
hug
tissue
across here.
massage.
Now,
Oh, no, hey man, how's it going? Hey.
What number interview Sam?
What?
107.
107.
107.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
How are you, Sam?
Sam, what the heck's... Why are you giving Hayley your phone?
I'm just going to film it.
Oh.
Ah, nice.
I was like, oh, don't give it to Hayley. You never know what selfies you'll bloody end up with afterwards.
Go in the DMs.
Now, Samuel Levi,
Yes.
what's up?
I'm moving to Melbourne.
Are you?
moving to
Okay.
Melbourne?
So,
I leave in a couple of days.
really?
Yeah.
What are you moving there for?
I've got some good opportunities with brands over there, and then I'm just winging it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Because you've got... have you lived there before?
No, never.
Never. Have you ever lived in Australia?
Yes, Sydney.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's the one. So you're going to go